Yesterday was America Recycles Day, but going green is something we can do each and every day of the year, and it's actually easier than you think. Today, Jennifer Killinger joins us. She's a sustainability manager at the American Chemistry Council. Jennifer, thanks so much for talking to us today. We appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Well, let's get right into it. How can Americans incorporate more recycling into their lives every day? We know separating paper and plastic, but are there more involved steps?
It's pretty simple. And the good news is it's never been easier to recycle more of the materials we use every day. And that's true especially when it comes to plastics. Our bottles for beverages, shampoo, laundry detergent all go in the bin. And today, more and more communities are asking us to twist the caps and lids back on our bottles and containers when they go in the bin. So there's lots of opportunities. I think the best advice is to check with your municipality and make sure you understand everything that they're looking for.
Well, we all need to do our part, of course, but in what ways has recycling really helped the environment?
You know, recycling keeps valuable materials out of landfills, so it's good for the environment and it's also good for the economy because manufacturers are using those materials today to create products in the fashion industry, believe it or not, and kitchenware, automotive parts, home building products, even furniture.
Well, we've long heard the message that everybody needs to do their part in recycle, but what are some of the easy ways that people can promote recycling in their own community?
Well, that's a great question. I think the best thing to do is to always lead by example. As we talked about, check with your municipality, see what's recycled. When you plan your holiday parties, it's a great idea to keep a bag out so people can put their recyclables in the bag and we know that they don't get mixed up with the trash. And the other thing, when it comes to the holidays again, there are lots of opportunities today to look for gifts made from recycled materials like plastics. I brought along some of my favorites today.
Well, let's take a look at some of those. And what exactly happens to those everyday household plastics once that they're dropped off at the recycling center? And how are they made into some new products?
Yeah, well, again, those products are cleaned and reprocessed, and then manufacturers use them. So remember the bottle caps that we talked about just a minute ago? You can twist those back on your bottles, put them in the recycling bin, and then companies can use those to make durable, reusable kitchenware. Things like mixing bowls, this colander right here. And this is one of my favorite items, especially for the holidays. It's a reusable food plastic storage container. And you can put your tasty treats in these when you give them to family and friends. And this way, you're choosing to do something good for the environment while you're making someone's holiday extra special. There are other great gift-giving ideas. There's a company called Reprieve that's using a lot of different kinds of plastics to make fun and fashionable handbags and tote bags. These are designed by a company called Julie Apple, and they're really fun. And a lot of these fabrics are going into more and more types of products, everything from high-end fashion to Ford, which is actually using them to make car seats like the one that we have here.
Wow, certainly amazing what we can do with technology these days. Jennifer, thank you so much for your time. We'll be sure to recycle.
Thank you for having me, and for more tips and information, viewers can go to plasticsmakeitpossible.com.
Sounds fantastic. Thank you so much, and we'll be right back with more Low Country Live in just a moment.